Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Broken Chains Saga. This is episode number 4, and we have a new friend joining us in Nikhil. You want to do a quick little introduction for yourself before we dive right into it really quick, just because the viewers haven't met you yet.
Yes, of course. Hello, my name is Nikhil Prabhala. I am a longtime D&D DM as well as a fantasy author. My debut came out last year with the sequel and the duology coming out this coming spring. I'm really excited to join this game with you guys. Playing level 17 is a trip. 9th level spells, fun times.
With that, last time the party had just finished dealing with a lich in a small village on the outskirts of Chult. Today, they find themselves deep inside Port Nyanzaru, which is like a hub city in the region. And in this region, they all had a dream visitor come to them in between sessions to kind of discuss with them what they need to do next. And as you're all waking up and kind of congregating back in the common room, you notice that there are people running around already. Like they see you guys awake, and like people are handing you reports. They're just kind of like speed shouting information at you, seeming to be in a rush. It seems that as you're kind of sitting here and gathering what's happening, it feels like everybody in this tavern, and Jason, judging on the fact that there seems to be a lot of people coming in and out, everybody in the immediate region of any importance had also seen this dream visitor. All members of the factions are coming and handing you guys reports saying, we know exactly where this peak that you need to go to is. We found the teleportation sigil. All you need to do. Do you need somebody to cast that? Did any of you prepare that today?
What are
I
you
have
talking about?
teleportation? I have
I
teleportation.
just woke up.
Kelric, perfect. One of the Zentarum leadership goes up to you and Navarik, because they're like, Reva had to go and deal with another problem, but we need you guys to do this specific thing. You're going to come across Thayans. Our scouts have reported that outside of that teleportation circle that we found, there's going to be Thayans inside of the ruin and inside of the temple. We need, and this is the tall order. This is just for Kelric and Navarik. This is a tall order. We need you to play nice with some of the Thayans. See if any of them are in any way reasonable. If none of them are reasonable, there's nothing we can do. But we need to at least attempt to sow discord among their ranks if we can.
I'm always nice. We must be
Are we
talking
okay
to you.
with scaring them shitless?
As long as they leave thinking that we were pleasant.
I'm always pleasant.
Okay.
Never.
Wait, quick question.
And yes.
Be nice.
Oh,
Navarre.
I need to know the sigil sequence of the teleportation circle we
Which
want
they
to go
have
to.
given to you written down.
Oh, okay. So
that was in
I
one
can...
of the reports. It seems like while you guys were waking up, people were already working on this. That's how many people had been contacted by this entity.
Wow. No
Lovely.
wonder they were
What
very
entity are you guys talking about?
Probably Larua. Are
Is
you a
he
heavy
tight?
sleeper, Calric?
Yeah, most nights. Sleep like a baby.
No
Of
memories of dreams?
Well, I mean, yeah, I remember my dreams. Most of the time, I'm like the hero of them.
Okay, so Kelric doesn't know what's going on. Okay, but the rest of us had a dream, right?
Yes, and Calric not knowing what's going on is just sort of par for the course. Does there appear to be any clerics in the area associated with any of these factions that are trying to help us?
There are some people from the Order of the Gauntlet here that look like they might be clerics.
I'm going to walk up looking like absolute shit and more or less say, is there anyone that can do a greater restoration before I leave?
they look around and they're like, no, we're all just, we don't have that much power. That's why
Is
we're
there-
here helping you.
Is there
am I?
anyone that can get me a coffee?
We'll get to you in a moment because you're gonna be walking into this tavern shortly.
Okay. So
actually,
I pull out
go ahead.
a whiteboard. All right.
I love that.
While you're having this discussion, Calrin, you kind of walk into the tavern, and you see the 5 people who were in your dream that the dream visitor said you need to find them.
Right.
Because you were told that these 5 are going to help you with the Thayans.
Right. I approach, and I think having heard maybe some of the activity in the region, that there's a lot of anti-Thayan activity going on here, pretty happy to be here. I approach the party. Hello, my friends. I guess we're not friends.
Hang on. We're trying to discuss some stuff. Give us a minute.
Sorry. Yes, of course.
You
Yeah,
see the
okay.
whiteboard?
Yeah. Like
Yes, it's a
okay,
blank
so
whiteboard.
back to the whiteboard, and I'm
Oh.
going over what we dreamed and all of the information that we got for whoever asked questions.
Colorix
I start timing in about the dream.
Severine will just sidle up to Calran, pass him a coffee as well, and just have that moment of it's going to take a little bit to get him caught up. Welcome
Okay.
to the madness.
Hey, good to be here. If the whole world's going crazy, at least we are in good company, huh?
Shh. Okay, so big serpent bad.
Tends to
Eat
be, yeah.
world.
I look over at Severin. That's the. I see how truly in bad shape she seems to be, and I'm sort of like, do you need healing, or you seem? I don't want to be rude. It's sort of rude sometimes to ask if someone is in need of a spell. It sort of implies perhaps several untoward things about their current appearance.
God,
Good.
I will pay for the diamond dust if you can do a greater restoration. I may have gotten mind fucked by a god last night.
What she
Well, Sarah,
needs
if I-
is a proper upper body routine every day.
I don't know if that will help you with god fucking. At least not in the way that you seem to intend. It might make it
No,
actually
it
more-
would definitely
You
help.
could give
I
her
mean,
some
that's-
endurance,
Endurance is
Exactly.
very
cardio.
I guess like a mental routine might be the more necessary thing to kind of develop the kind of ability to withstand the godly presence. I don't know. I've not really had much
What's your
intercourse
name?
with God.
Who are you?
Be-
Why
hello,
are you
sorry,
talking
we
to
kind of-
us? Do you know who we are?
Listen,
You have a lot of experience with god fucking.
So to be very clear, as I've said many times in this conversation, I have never fucked a deity. I do not know how I'm gonna do this. I do not wish to do it. I don't wish to know anything about it. I am
neither.
just kind of so sort of the
Well,
long.
wait, that's a little rash. I mean, none of them. There's got to be one or two.
No. You know what that means? That means that if we meet a deity, he's out of the running.
That's.
I mean, okay. Here's the sorry, my friend. Your name is. I gesture towards. Sorry, I don't know all of your
You're
names
fine.
in Irish. Yet. Wearing the beanie. Your character.
Oh,
Sean,
I was going to say,
I
there's
was
two
like,
of us.
you know
yeah.
me.
The
We've
D&D
known each
world,
other
yeah.
for like 4 days now. We're good.
Sean, what is your character's name?
Yeah, so I am playing Navark. He is a silver dragonborn barbarian, but he also has like orange veins, like kind of glowing veins, and his left arm is missing but is replaced by a fiery spectral physical representation of an arm. But yeah, he's probably standing about I don't know how tall your character is, so you could inform us, but he's probably standing like around 7 foot tall.
Yeah, Calrin's about 5'7", not a particularly tall individual, wearing mithril
Yes.
armor, dark skin, blue eyes. He's like, so anyway, he's got like a long sword in hand. Like, pretty standard cleric fare. Like this guy just like kind of screams cleric. If you've seen one cleric, you've probably seen this guy. In the mix, maybe like mid to late 30s. Yeah, and kind of turns, looks up at you, completely affable. Like this is all. Now that you mentioned the whole deity thing, my god has commanded me to kind of let loose a little bit as a part of, along with several mental health practitioners have all suggested that I really need to de-stress. So I guess I probably should be a little more open to kind of new experiences. So maybe I will put some god fucking on the table and immediately looks. I don't know.
He's in.
All right.
Pull up a chair.
Kind of back to the. Oh, hold on. Is that the plan? Or,
I like
So
him.
I received the dream.
He's
I
coming
received the
with
dream.
us.
Wait, is he back in the running?
Maybe.
For the
I
blind-
think
Severin has switched from coffee to whiskey at this point, listening to these people.
So I kind of need to jump in here. I had a dream, much like the one you are depicting on this whiteboard. I saw all of your faces and was commanded by a deity to seek you out. I am a cleric of Atunketh, a god of honor and nobility. I work with the Order of the Gauntlets quite frequently in conflict against the Thayans, so I think I might be of some service to you. And yes, I can cast a Greater Restoration because you really don't look great, and that seems like a thing I ought to fix. No offense.
Thank you.
I mean, better you
Um,
than me.
That's just her face.
I'll
she
go
needs
ahead
it.
and cast Greater Restoration. Let me mark that down real quick.
Fantastic, because for those not in the know, I tried to be clever during the Dream Visitor session, that is the offline content, and I was starting with a level of exhaustion because of it.
Don't mess
Which-
with the deities you don't know.
Or the deities
Did
you do.
you try to fuck him? Is that right?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Severin will just straight up pass you 100 gold for the diamond dust.
Yeah. I'll mark off in my deal. It's there. Good. That is quite all right. Traveling together, so this one's a
So-
free. Don't worry about it. I've got
Had
it.
some loose introductions. You've also been given a teleportation sigil, and some of you had learned different things about the dream, which is what Vivi, I believe, was about to start writing down on the board, if I'm correct.
Yes. So what we know, Vivi starts by recounting what we know, which is that the Wanti have a shard of the Soulmonger, and they want to do some sort of ritual to bring a giant serpent who will wrap up the whole of Toril and snuff it out and then remake it, whatever that means. That everybody had that dream except for you, Kelric. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
About the
Yes.
soul shard.
I remember
Okay.
talking about giant serpents in a sanctum. Does that count for
Yes.
anything?
Yeah, we
Yes.
need to. So
We need to-
the important things that I have written down are Wanti, Shard of Soulmonger, Peaks of Flame, Obsidian Sanctum.
Do we
Yeah,
know how
so-
to get to this location, or?
We do. We have the teleportation sigil necessary.
We were just
for
handed
it.
a teleportation sigil. We know who we were talking to. I asked. They said their name was Larua,
Same name I got.
and we were chosen because we're powerful and we're already here.
Power and
Well,
convenience. The gods really do have their priorities in order sometimes.
Yeah.
Happens that way.
I was also warned that the ones in red are ahead of us pursuing this.
Okay, so we need to fight the ones in red. We don't know if that's Wanti or not.
I would assume that is the
Thayan.
thing.
That
Thayan.
sounds like Thayan.
The Red
Yeah.
Wizards of Bay.
Yeah.
Additionally, I ended up finding out the hard way and warned that at the Obsidian Sanctum, this might be most applicable to the clerics here, but also possibly to you, Emelina. Any use of divination magic at the Obsidian Sanctum has the potential to have consequences.
Okay,
And this is
so
this for clarity. This isn't divine magic. This is divination magic.
yeah,
Mhm.
no
Divination
divination magic.
school.
Cool.
If
Ooh,
you
yeah.
use it, the consequence that I suffered was a level of exhaustion. So if you need it, it is there, but just be aware there's probably going to be blowback.
And all players know what the soulmonger is?
I never heard.
Okay,
Player or character?
so
Players.
your characters would have heard vaguely, perhaps. You can decide whether or not your character has this information. The soulmonger is a known thing. It was a thing that was widespread, causing chaos to the tune of any character that had previously been and any person who had been previously been resurrected slowly started to wither away and die again. And it prevented anybody from being resurrected while the soulmonger was active. It was recently destroyed in the events of Tomb of Annihilation, and the kind of events that of that are in canon. And the soulmonger shards have been scattered across the region of Chult.
Understood.
That
So
is
they might be
information we don't
collecting
have.
these pieces to put back together.
That doesn't sound good,
I would-
guys.
I would like it also to be known that I resisted the urge to make a blowback joke earlier when Severin said such regarding the mindfucking of the deity, presumably, as it felt as an inappropriate time, but the levity was in me. I did good.
Why did you hold back?
Don't hold
That's
back.
the kind of shit that we want.
It's old habits, you know. Again, my god told me to get better about that, but it's kind of hard to sort of stay
Who's your
minded
god?
about
Who's your god? Yeah.
Atun Keth.
Who?
Who?
Honestly,
Do you want I can give you a whole thing about him. I'm a priest. I can sort of do a lot, but most people usually don't ask for that. I give you the heads up so I don't have to do a whole proselytizing thing. But if you want the 411,
No,
I'm
I
happy
have a
to, like-
goddess.
yeah, fair enough.
You cut out for me, so I honestly didn't hear what you said.
Me?
I believe
Yeah.
it was Amon Keth.
Oh,
Atun
I'm
Keth.
on time. Okay.
Aton Keth.
I thought that. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
honestly,
I never decided who my god was.
Joaquin, of course.
Walking on sunshine.
honestly, you
Joaquin's
don't really
everyone's-
have to. You don't really have to hold the jokes back. You're in good company here.
and
Oh, thank
as you guys are having this conversation,
Severin's not very
it looks like there is a huge
If that's
bustle
your
of
name.
activity happening. It seems that there are people running reports left and right, and the tavern that you guys had chose to stay in last night has turned into what looks to be almost like a converted war room at this point, where all the factions seem to be weirdly working together on this.
Does this mean the food's on the house because of the whole saving the world thing?
Yeah, the tavern has so many customers, and everything that you guys had ordered this morning has been paid for.
Severin, you just offered to pay me 100 gold for diamond dust. Surely you can afford. I don't know what the prices are in this tavern, unless there's a crazy surge pricing. It sort of seems listen. I'm happy to front this, but I'm not going to short a tavern keeper. They work pretty hard for this stuff.
Oh, they're being paid. They're just being
Amazing.
paid by the factions.
Fantastic. All right, then we're going to go wild. Or do
Also,
no.
Is there
Quick
somebody
question.
walking by with the report?
Yeah, there are people walking by with reports.
Navarre's going to kind of wave one of them down and ask for an ale from them.
From the person with the report.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Looks like
You'd be
they're
like-
taking up orders.
It's like he's gonna look at you and be like, this is a report on the Thayans that we ran from at the Sanctum. Do you want that?
Perfect.
Oh, I'll take that too.
Vivi
Yeah.
grabs it and puts it on the whiteboard.
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
it off your hands so that way you can go get us a mail. Thank you.
Vivi is doing the Charlie from It's Always
Yeah,
Sunny.
exactly, yeah.
Like, it's all
Yeah.
coming together.
I cannot
So
decide
you look at that report. You look at the report, and it says that the scouts had to flee because there did seem to be a fairly strong Thayan presence at the
as
entrance
a,
to this sanctum.
above board, what are the Thayans?
Okay, so the Red Wizards of Thay. They are
Oh,
Yeah.
the red wizards from the
the D&D movie.
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Incredible
They're an
movie, by the
actual
way.
canon
Yeah.
government
Yeah.
that is in the necropolis. That all that was in the movie was actually legit.
hmm
Right.
Cannon.
Okay.
Proper cannon. Look at that.
What do these red wizards like? What would Vivi know? Like, what's a good way to charm a red wizard?
Give me a history check.
Not that she has any charisma to speak of, but
Don't worry, I got plenty of that.
Okay. History. Let us find out what we get.
Severe's got plenty of charisma, but not very much wisdom.
I wouldn't mind also asking the person who delivered that report, like, do we have any knowledge on why the Thayans are right there, and if they've made contact with the Yuan-Ti? Like, did it seem like they were making contact, or they were sieging? Like, what was the disposition of that being outside?
Well,
So
I
the-
have
the re-
good news before you answer that. That's
Okay,
a
yeah,
natural 20 on my history check. So
Vivi would know that that red wizards are generally very power hungry. They kind of quietly fight amongst themselves quite a bit in a fight for standing. They don't openly war with each other, but they're always trying to one up each other to look more powerful, because that is how they gain standing among the red wizards.
okay.
That makes sense.
Like they work together, but it seems like they work together and they have like a very, like, the more powerful you are, the more people listen to you, is kind of how their power structure works.
Okay.
As for what they're looking for in the region, the assumption is that they're also going after the soulmonger shards.
But like, did the scout report have any information on, like, did the wizards seem to be like coming in and out of the sanctum? Had they made
No,
are
it
they
seemed
besieging it?
like they were sieging it.
Okay, noted.
Oh, the
It seems like
sanctum. This being the obsidian sanctum.
Yes, the Obsidian Sanctum is it's not well known at all. You're a lot of you are hearing about this for the first time.
Hmm.
And what the reports are showing is that this is like a forgotten, like fortress of sorts, that it has some significance to the Yuan-Ti in the region.
Okay.
I'll propose to the group. I mean, listen, if we were trying to make contact with the Yuan-Ti and to get them to either surrender the soul shard or in some ways, not use it for bad purposes, it seems like killing those red wizards like immediately is probably the best bet.
Whoa. That's a little bit extreme, don't you think? Right away. Right,
The
Navarre?
red wizards are
That's actually what I would fucking do. Yeah.
Did you
The red
not
wizards are
hear
very
what the head entrepreneur just told us
Is
about
this
playing
or are you speaking
nice
aloud?
until at first?
Who is the head?
Yeah,
wizard?
first, exactly. Like, we know how it's going to end. Like, we'll play nice until we kill them.
Okay.
I'm willing to engage them.
They're gonna be really mad that they sent Riva on.
Well,
a
they
different
can't be
mission.
mad at very long if they're dead, huh?
I'm talking about the Zem, man. I'm talking about the Zem.
This guy gets it.
Oh, we'll kill them too. That's fine.
So while you guys are all having this conversation, Emelina, what are your thoughts while this is all happening? You've been pretty quiet so far.
She's really concentrating on the book that she took from her library this morning when she came out of her mansion, and the look on her face is of concern and just like almost frustration as she's trying to read whatever it is that she found in her book.
Also, in case anybody forgot, you guys did get an Ioun Stone of Mastery last session, and I don't know if anybody wanted to drop an attunement for that instead of what they had already, but that would be up to you. I'm just reminding you in case anybody forgot.
And what does the Ioun Stone of Mastery do for us again?
It gives you +1 to your proficiency bonus. So if you have
To the
expertise, it will
proficiency.
double all your expertise skill. Like, it will double bonus all your expertise
Maybe
skills.
the
and give you
rogue?
+1 to everything, including your spell save DC.
Ooh,
Maybe Vivi,
I'm good.
maybe Vivi. Vivi's gonna look at
because
her
you're
stuff.
a rogue, right?
Yes.
Which means you should. I don't know what level you're at. You should be unstoppable on the die.
At a lot
So-
of things, yes.
Yes.
So Emelina, the book that you're reading, it kind of highlights just how little is known about this Obsidian Sanctum.
Mm.
Because your library is pretty extensive, and other than the fact that you've heard that divination magic is a little bit awkward there already, The other thing that you would know about this is that it is heavily warded, and you will not be able to use planar travel to get in or out of it.
Yeah. That's probably where about you'd all hear a sigh from her as she's reading.
What's wrong?
You had to share with the
Ah.
class.
Buzzkill.
Well, if we're getting there, we're probably going there the hard way, in that there's no quick way there. We're
We have to
going on
walk.
foot. We're gonna have to go part way on foot.
Oh,
We have the sigils, the teleportation circle sigils.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sigil you
We
guys
hope
know is about a mile out of the sanctum. That's what the
Okay.
reports are telling you as well.
oh, you have
Yeah,
buttercup.
so
Well, we gotta get our
Mm.
cardio
according
in,
to
so
what I'm
that's
reading
fine.
here,
Sure, man.
there's no extra planar type of travel that I will be able to provide if anything happens in there. So, let's not screw this up.
I'll say that
Could
better
I take-
myself. Yes, seems like we should kill the red wizards and befriend the lizards. Kill the wizard, befriend the lizard. Kind of theme.
Exactly.
So it's kind of a, you guys know that the Dream Visitor did say that the Yuan-Ti are trying to bring about this deity. Like that was part of the dream. So like the ultimate goal, in case it wasn't clear, is that to try to get this soul shard, this soulmonger
Right.
shard.
I was
Befriending
about
the
to
Yuan-Ti
say,
might work, but you will have to try to convince. You're going to have to try to convince them that whatever they wanted the shard for is not a good idea. For
What
whatever
language do
clear
you
on
want
that.
to speak, guys?
Eonti.
Montini?
His history check.
Yeah, you can give me a history check to try to figure that out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Ioun stone and I'm going to
14?
unattune from my animated shield. So if anybody else wants an animated shield, I have one.
What do I have?
I'm good, thank you.
I was
Um,
going to say earlier that the counter offer, instead of just taking out while they are busy at each other's throats trying to kill each other, it might be time for a heist.
A heist is one option. The other option,
I'm not very sneaky.
Heist by death. I like it.
the other
I see.
option is we buy a bunch of low-level magical items and trick them into believing they're high-level magical items, tell them that they all need to fight each other, and whoever wins gets all of the high-level items.
What if Navarek enters the fight and he just fights them all to the death and we get to keep all the magical items?
So I would like to add a
Great
potential
plan.
sort of a wrench in the works. We're dealing with people who got something called a soul shard and are trying to summon a deity and have a credible chance of doing so. I have a pretty good feeling that they might not be fooled by, hey, look at this.
No,
This
the
thing has-
The Wanties have the shard.
Yes.
And they're the ones who also
Not
want
the
to summon
Thayans.
Oh, you're
the
right, you're
Thayan
thinking-
goals are currently unclear, but the Yuan-Ti goals are clear. They want to summon the entity.
You're suggesting doing this with the Thayans, the master necromancers of a dread city called Necropolis.
Yes.
They're wizards. That's
Exactly.
the red wizard. I
Um,
feel like if anyone's not going to be fooled, it will probably be the wizards.
Yeah,
I like
you're
the
they're
idea
pretty
of the
smart.
mortgage. Don't get
They
me wrong.
are power hungry. And if we offer them enough things, they might be willing to fight each other to one-up each other to see who gets all the things.
Good luck.
They're
with
like
that.
so the faction
Colorist's gonna
reps
say, "I have an
around you are looking
idea."
around.
And he waves
So
his
the faction
cloak
reps
around and
around
it's
you.
red now.
Yeah, just I'm gonna put this out there. Yeah, I can usually tell when that type of thing's going on. So, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work.
So
Thank
like
you for the
the
background.
faction kind of people around you are like, hey, just so you're aware, like time is ticking. Like they're sieging the sanctum, trying to get it from these Yuan-Ti.
We should go
Um,
now.
I don't know that we would have the time to procure the level of magic item that you would require for that sort of a heist.
Oh, no. I was just going to trick them into thinking that they were high-level things. I have a deception of +13.
Yes, but you would need things first, right?
I really
You
think
have lots of
We have
low-level
a
things.
shield. No.
maybe the highest objectives, like after we like kill the wizards and obtain the gratitude of the 1T, we go in, we have drinks, maybe there's a nice aperitif, we have a little party, we hang out, and then while that's going on, some of us are hanging out there, and then the others are doing a heist. Like, or if we, if maybe we try to convince them, and if that fails, separate, some of our sneakier folk go off and do a heist.
For someone who says they need to let loose more, seems like you know how to let loose.
Oh, he's embracing it.
I'm
You're
really
welcome.
doing my best.
Can I do an insight check on all of the faction folks in the room and see how much faith they have lost in us as we just ramble
Yes,
on like
please
this?
give me an insight check.
Kelrick's used to
Doesn't
looks
matter.
of disappointment.
Right.
Natural one for a 6.
You get this impression that you have been so inspiring to these faction leaders that they are just raring to see you guys leave.
I would also like to do an insight check. That's a 30.
The people around the room haven't seemed to have lost faith, but you do get the impression that there is a bit of an anxiety building as to how you guys haven't already left.
Yeah. I'd like
Before
to.
we... Go ahead.
I was gonna maybe like quickly get up on a table and address the factions.
Do it.
Can I lift the table that he's on so he gets a higher position?
Yeah, he said he was pretty small. I feel like you could do that.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Yes.
guy. Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with rolling athletics or
Yeah,
something
go
like that
for it.
just to
Go
see.
for it.
Yes.
Just roll athletics to see.
Oh no! Don't let the dice
that is
decide
going to
this
be-
one.
Oh shit! Here it is. So that is going to be a dirty 20.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
rolled a
no,
7. My
you-
athletics is plus 13.
So Cal jumps on the table, and Navarric just lifts the table, seeing the moment. What would you like to say to the factions gathered around
Friends,
you?
factions from lands afar and near. Some of you know me. I work for some of you. Some of you know me and don't like me. I point to the Harpers. I know things went bad in Waterdeep that one time. Let me be the first to say, my bad. Not really my sort of thing, the lying and the sneaking. Rest assured, we are grateful for your efforts, and I ask you to trust in the process as we find the best way to deal with this delicate situation, and that we will be leaving forthwith to kill the wizards and deal with
Talk.
the Yuan-Ti situation. And we shall bring this speedily to a conclusion.
You see they all kind of like slowly start clapping, and then are like looking at you all like expectantly at this point.
I'm gonna walk
I
out.
think with
I'm
that,
gonna
we
jump off the
should
table and
go. And I close my book. I throw it in on a side holst, and I go. I find where the sigil's at. Can one of you point me to the sigil so we can get going?
So the sigil, it's easy enough to procure the 50 gold pieces in chalk that you'll need, but the sigil is kind of drawn for you on a piece of paper, and you'll have to transcribe it to cast the spell, basically.
I snatch it. I take it. I'm like, all right, fine. I haven't had to do this since school.
Oh,
and
I
she will.
can do it.
Does anyone have any healing potions before we go
By
so that we
all
don't all
means,
get dead?
I have
Vivi, if you
some.
want the honors, it is yours.
These are my healing potions.
I have a
Mr.
number of
Miyagi
things.
hands.
If you feel confident, I'm totally okay. I'm
Not
very excited to watch
fine.
you do it.
none. You know what? I'm just called out of practice. You seem to know exactly what it is that you're doing. I'll let you do it. And I'll sit back. I'll supervise your progress and ensure that you've done it properly.
Perfect.
Ange
I
cannot
only have-
stop himself from laughing today.
I'm just
Big
picturing
ol'
like you guys have all been gathered as like the most powerful heroes in the region to try to go deal with this, and then it's just Weekend at Bernie's. Like,
Honestly, breakfast first.
I did. Oh wait, I did look.
That's
I only
what's
have
making
one
me laugh.
5th level spell. How many 5th level spells do you have?
all of them.
Let the
Let me
wizard
double
do
check.
it.
Yeah, I think
At
the
least
wizard should
2,
do it.
probably
I have
3
2.
at this point. Yeah,
No, I only have
might
2.
be next level you get 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at 18.
You want the wizard to do it? I'm a wizard.
Ooh.
Part-time
Is-
wizard, part-time druid.
So I'm
full-time
I've never
guessing
seen
that
a
when I see
wizard lift
Mimi
a table
actually
like
like,
that.
I
Hold
imagine
on.
that she's like ready to do this, and then there's a moment of hesitation from her, and it's like, okay, let's not.
I
And
will
then
put a hand on her shoulder and cast guidance if that's part of this. Hey, you got this.
There's no check that needs to be made, but
Oh, good job.
nice gesture.
I love the idea of it anyway.
She doesn't need that, man.
If you're casting teleport, it's different than casting teleportation circle.
Right.
Yeah.
I have 179.
So
Just a few seconds.
a moment spent, or a few minutes are spent drawing the circle out, making sure that the details are right, everything's transcribed properly, and
All right, so you cast the spell, and the 6 of you are hurled through the ether, landing in an area that is effectively kind of mountainous and treacherous. Like it's kind of like you're looking like picture Mordor kind of vibes as you're looking around this place in Lord of the Rings. You're not even sure where in Chult this is. Like you've seen it on a map now, so you have a vague idea, but you weren't aware that this sort of kind of terrain and landscape is in the area. Like it's volcanic. It appears that there is a lot of obsidian rock that is all around, and that is kind of why it's called the Obsidian Sanctum that you're now realizing. And as you look, you can see the sanctum in the distance down the hill and built into what looks to be an active volcano.
Let us
I
make a
think they
stealth.
transported us in the wrong place.
No, I feel like that seems right.
No.
That's okay. That over there.
It's an
I
ominous
first-
location for an ominous mission. I feel like it tracks.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the Barb's just
Too
facing the wrong
ominous.
way, so I just turn him around to point him towards the sanctum.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Shall
Brilliant.
we make an
Thanks,
approach?
man. No
Ah,
thanks to
well,
you, Kelric.
Hey,
Oh,
starting to
we
walk.
okay?
I'm already starting to
Got a
walk that
whole
way.
thing going on, right? Galric, Galroon, it's kind of it's a thing.
I take my alchemy jug out and tell it to like
Good
transform
one,
into some
Kel.
protein shake. So it's like this barrel of protein shake. I'm like, here you go. We got to bulk up for this. He gives it over to Kelric.
Clark chugs it. Protein milk mustache. Over
Dang,
his
can I
over his real
I-
mustache that he grew.
get some
over-
pre-workout? Can I get some of that?
Yeah, here we go. And it's like
That's
a mini keg, like this size.
Yeah.
As
I'll
it
take a
gives
healthy
it to you.
swig.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like this guy.
All right, shall we try to make a stealthy approach on this, or are we running in? What is the plan?
I think you said we had about a mile out, so I don't think we
Yeah,
need
so
to
you
get
got a
quite
mile
so
to
stealthy
traverse.
yet.
Yeah.
Sure, but when we get in range.
I'm calling in
Let's scope
Buttercup.
out.
All
Yep.
right.
Buttercup is available to you.
Yes.
Definitely take a moment to pet Buttercup.
I'll allow it.
While you're debating it, you'll see that there's already a wizard walking that direction.
Oh, you guys are. You just said, all right.
She
I'll
just
follow.
starts going.
All
She's
All
not
right.
right.
waiting.
A wizard of action.
We've-
I like to see it.
We've got a mile to figure things out. We get within visual range. We'll see what we can see. Find out the best approach.
Sounds good to me. Yeah,
So
we approach.
as you kind of get to about halfway, to the sanctum, you start noticing patches of red on the obsidian, as well as these like black sludge piles.
I
Maybe
would
a
like to
nature-
study the black sludge pile, please.
All right, give me an
Okay.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Arcana.
Buttercup is a horse with wings, so I'm just gonna have her fly over it.
A magnificent horse with wings.
It's not like it's blocking the path. It just looks like that there's like piles of sludge.
31.
Yeah, so with a 31, you can tell that these are the remnants of dead fiends. You can also see that there is blood about with that check, like in mixed in and among. It looks like there was a fight here.
Recently?
Or
Give me
Okay.
a survival check.
There was a fight here. Those are fiends. I don't think the blood belongs to the fiends. I think those are more mortal
Does
blood.
anybody else want to do a survival check?
I'll also roll.
I'll do
I
a survival
was going to
check.
say before anything is revealed, Navarg is probably going to like do the little like dip his finger in it and like kind of try to taste it to see if he can get a better sense for it.
Oh, Navarre,
Is that-
don't
is that-
eat everything.
Is that
Not
the blood
eat.
or is that
All of it. Yeah, just
Just a little. He's a sampler. He's doing a full like
it
tasting.
tastes like you're eating like acid and sulfur.
I got a
he starts
32
drinking
on
his
my
protein
survival.
shake a little bit.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Natural 20.
Nice.
that's like the third one you've rolled.
Second one, but yes, I've rolled a bunch of them today.
You look around and you can see that there was a pretty heavy battle here. The Red Wizard force is pretty large. A little bit less now, you're guessing, based on the amount of blood on the ground. But whatever ambushed them and why they were ambushed is yet to be seen. But they could definitely tell that they were ambushed by a bunch of fiends about halfway to the sanctum.
And we're still on the mortal plane, right? We're still in Faerun.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So what I've determined is that fiends are coming from somewhere, and a bunch of fiends attacked the Thayans, but also there's a lot of Thayans. I don't think we're going to be able to take them on in a full battle.
Can I, as they're saying that, I think Navarg will start to look around and see if anyone's like lying in wait or trying to spy on us. Can I do a perception check to see if I can notice anything out of the usual?
I would
you
also
can.
like. I'm also gonna make a perception check.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have
be a
advantage on
14
perception
for me.
checks.
What's that, Navark?
That one.
14.
Nope.
Yeah, so Navark, you start looking around, and that spurs other people to start looking around. And as everybody's looking around, it is currently quiet. You don't see anything lying in ambush or scouting you all out.
It seems possible that maybe the 1D summoned fiends to fight the Thayans. They could have used that to defend themselves, and that was part of the. Or perhaps there are fiends trying to get the soul shard. To say.
That's
Yeah, there are
exactly the
possibilities.
conclusion I've came to as well.
Brilliant. I could tell that you two were a man of war, a man of the war, who understood the way of things.
That is correct.
So sorry, there's still a lot of red wizards. It's not like a group that we could fight ostensibly. Like it's just too many.
So
How many? Can I tell how many red wizards?
it's hard to say exactly how many because it's rocky terrain. There aren't even really like footprints. But
Okay, wait. Did they make a latrine, and can I use that with my
So-
natural 20 survival?
they did not make. This isn't a camp.
Okay.
This is just a like they were doing the same thing as you. It looks like they were just walking to the sanctum and they got ambushed.
Okay.
So
But
this wasn't a forward
like
camp or
dozen,
anything.
2 dozen.
It's like I said, it's hard to say, and you know, with your history check, you would have also known that like it's not only wizards, like they also have soldiers
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So this is like an
living in.
army or small army level. kind of
You're getting the
force.
idea that this is a small force. You're not sure of the exact numbers, but 20 plus is a safe bet based on the amount of fiend ichor you see without any bodies left.
I would
We can
say at least 2 dozen. Mix of soldiers and wizards.
We can try to get closer and look at their camp. Actually, get a closer read on their current disposition. Yeah. There's like an
As I said,
outcropping. Where we can hide and look.
yeah, so there aren't any like you can see the sanctum from where you're standing, right? There doesn't seem to be any camp outside.
Oh,
I do have a spyglass if I can get a look at what's going on. Are they currently still sieging it?
So you look, and it doesn't appear that there's anybody outside, but you do see a large entrance that several huge creatures could walk through side by side.
So they managed to breach it already.
is the door open or closed? The entrance.
There is no there doesn't look like there's any sort of door that is currently closed from where you're standing. With the spyglass, you get the idea that this would have been like a heavy kind of gate, and it looks like it's been breached.
Okay, we should go. We need to run. That's I'm just gonna take off.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, we'll go.
Any buff spells?
Hell. Stay within 10 feet of me and you won't be scared of nothing, kid.
Mage
I
armor.
thought you said
Noted.
butt spells because of the latrine comment and Zoob's affinity for poop science. So that's where my mind's going to be at for the rest of the evening.
I'm glad you have planted that in your head. I'm glad to have done it for you. That's really what I like to do as a
Yeah.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Could I convince
T-shirt
Navarric
for
to
poop
carry
science.
me so that when we are 10 minutes out, I can start casting the silence spell?
Just to put it out there, if we're under a mile, we're probably already within 10 minutes of it.
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are moving quickly, it won't take you 10 minutes to get there at this point.
No.
Okay.
I think the
And
thought
I
was
have
that
enough.
I'm guessing the thought was that Zoop is wondering if they can do a ritual casting if they're
Mhm.
being carried.
Right.
I usually say that's okay if someone's carrying you. You can do ritual casting. But just you would have to kind of like wait outside for a couple of minutes and then go in if you wanted to have that go off. That would be up
You
to
know
you
what?
guys.
I have enough spell slots. I don't know why I'm being stingy.
It's just how players think. It's just how it goes.
Use those spell slots.
Use them all.
Yeah, listen to the DM. Listen to the DM. Use your spell slots.
Right.
Yeah, he's a completely unbiased source of authority. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you
use
probably
them.
won't
Come on.
need all of them.
How many spell slots
fine,
did you
I'm
end
good.
last session with? Come on.
I do end up with a lot of spell slots. I do also want to point out I do have Nistul's magic aura, so I
Love that
could
spell.
make an object look super magical.
Nestle's Magic Aura is a fun spell.
I forgot I
If
had
we
legend
wanted to bait them into having a fight with each other.
Somehow I think
Yeah.
we might be well past that. I do.
yeah.
we
No,
sort of-
that's fair. I just noticed
I'll
that
bait
I
them
have-
into a
That was
fight.
the tool, yeah, that would add. Yeah, that is how you do that. That would make a lot of sense. But yeah.
So
Yeah, we running.
as you guys get to the gates, you can see that they looked like they were designed to be blending into the mountain, and they've been blasted and broken open. Do you guys go inside?
We peer in stealthily.
Yeah. So give
I'm
me a stealth
probably
check.
I'm probably running inside. If
Okay.
I'm being honest, I'm probably not waiting.
So
I'll
running
make
inside.
to keep an eye, but I am gonna go in.
So running inside, there's a huge antechamber that seems to be constructed of perfectly polished obsidian that is seamless and uniform throughout the area. Light sources reflect brightly along the glossy surface, and gathered here are dozens of a dozen red-robed humans lying with bandaged heads, arms, legs. 3 uninjured humans in red are making rounds, administering salves, bandages, and there are 8 heavily damaged constructs being repaired by 2 arguing wizards. You can see that there are corpses on either side of the chamber.
I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw to see if Calvin does start just choosing violence. I'm gonna quickly just.
As you run in,
Does 19 mean you
I
didn't
think
chose-
19. Calvin will
Yeah,
wait
so-
for the party before making more choices.
a lot of like one of them stands and he holds up his arms in like a kind of like a just like a hold on kind of gesture as he sees you and probably
Oh.
some others of you running in.
A white flag gesture. Okay.
And he's
Right.
like, I
gallop
recognize
in on my horse?
I've been around long enough and doing this for a while. I recognize adventurers when I see them. And I presume that your goal here is at the very least similar to ours in terms of what we are seeking. Us here, we are already exhausted and beaten. The ones you would be looking for are further in. If you have anything you can spare for my men, I will trade you for valuable information about the people inside.
I
What is the condition
whisper
of your men?
to the 2 wizards. I can cast silence on them if you both want to fireball them.
What is the condition of your men?
You're a cleric. You look around and you can see that the 12 that are kind of like laid out and injured are on death's door.
I can.
They look to be
say-
like mechanically they're at 0 HP and stable.
Gotcha.
You got to
So
put a
they're not-
number on it.
Yeah, if I had to pick a number.
Yeah. So they're not making death saves, but they are.
Yeah, so it appears that there are 5 total people that are standing and look like they look tired, they all look exhausted. But they are standing and look able-bodied still. But they're 12 of them are basically at 0 HP. But stable.
What are your intentions from here on? You are clearly in no condition to fight. Will you retreat or?
We are effectively stabilizing the people here, trying to fix some of these golems to send further in, to aid the others, and then getting the wounded out. That was our charge.
I mean,
What others?
he mentioned earlier that there were more further ahead that were more dangerous to us.
Oh.
You have to understand that if we are also after the same objective, it doesn't really help us if you send the golems along. Yes.
Unless
He
you're
kinda-
sending them to help us.
He goes, the golems are attuned to specific wizards here. They will be of no use to you or anyone else except them, but right now I don't think we are going to be able to fix them anyway. And you look over, these 8 kind of golems are like in pieces almost. It looks like a jigsaw puzzle of a golem.
I am willing to restore your men to a mobile state and allow you to flee, but this information had better be good. I would also like to roll insight to determine, is this actually real or is he trying to delay or otherwise distract or deceive?
No, that's entirely fair. Roll an insight check.
You know, I'm a bit of a wizard myself.
Gotta be kidding me. Second nat one I've rolled.
So your innate kind of bias against the Red Wizards, which is valid. It's very valid, to be honest, is kind of playing at your senses at the moment, and you are taking everything that they say with extreme scrutiny.
May I also do a perception check to make an actual inspection of the room to see other things that might give information
Yeah,
about?
so while Caloran is doing this, what is everybody else doing when they see this site?
I do want to check out the stone golems a little bit and just kind of take a look at them closely.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check. The two wizards that are like arguing as they try to fix them as you walk up are like looking back and forth, saying, no, this is the leg for this one. No, this one belongs to the arm of that one, and they seem to be just trying to sort out the rubble.
It is a 19.
Yeah, these golems look like they are broken beyond any kind of repair that is going to happen anytime soon. They've been charged with trying to fix them. It's that you can tell, even without an insight check, you can look at them and tell that they're not fixing these golems. They're making an effort because they've been ordered to, but
I'm gonna lean in and be like,
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
No,
I'm gonna
Sean, go ahead.
I'll lean into the wizards and be like, I think these golems need a long rest, and pat them on the back, and then go back over to the rest of the group.
They're gonna look at each other and go, "Long golems don't sleep. What's this guy?"
Add some cardio into their routine.
Give him some protein.
While they're doing that, I'll just kind of examine what's around and try to make any type of determination of the fallout here, like what kind of.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. That's going to go along with Calrin's. Vivi and Severin and Kelric, what are you three doing?
What did our Sean and my contact with Zentrum say?
They
again?
asked you to try to find some Thanes that might be reasonable and play nice with them if you can.
21.
I'm gonna play nice.
I would like to gather the still up wizards in a 15-foot radius and cast Zone of Truth.
I think we're overthinking this, guys.
Okay, they're gonna.
No, I
they're
just
not,
want them to tell the truth when they tell us what's going on.
You think they're
the
lying?
one who's talking to you will step into it. The others are eyeing you very warily.
I'm just a little
Guys,
rabbit.
this is just a precautionary action. You understand, right? Like, if you came in here and we were all hurt, it wouldn't happen. But if it did, we would definitely step into the zone of truth with you.
My friend the paladin can perhaps heal your men enough to make them mobile if you answer some questions.
But you gotta answer some questions. As
Everybody
he
in the
warms up
circle.
his Miyagi
Alright,
hands.
so Vivi casts Zone of Truth. Kelric gets ready to heal people. I will give the results of the 2 perception checks in a moment. Severin, what are you doing?
She's resisting the urge to cast Detect Thoughts because it's usually her go-to in these kind of
Mhm, mhm.
situations.
Can I roll a persuasion to get more than one of the wizards in there? With my little speech that
What would you like to try to say to them to get them to do that?
I mean, I just say, if it was us, we would step in your zone of truth. If we were in dire need of help, we wouldn't need help. But if we did...
So the
Do you
other
want
two
to roll
step
this with
in.
disadvantage?
The other two are kind of eyeing you waringly. They're mostly that you can like without even rolling your passive insight, whatever it is. You'll notice that as they
It's
step
9.
into the circle, yeah, they look like they're going to stand in this circle and not say a word. The other one, Severin.
Severin's going to find one of the ones that's nursing his wounds, sitting on the ground, pass him one of her packages of rations, and
They're mostly still unconscious. The ones that are on.
I'm going down and I'm doing healing on one point for each one that's down.
Okay.
Can I find one that is, conscious, nursing their wounds, can actually hear me?
You can now that Kelric's going around passing out 1 point of lay on hands each.
You said there was 12.
Yes. While that's happening, the perception check, you look around, like there was a battle here. Like there are piles of dead like soldiers in red, as well as piles of like what look to be very large snake people.
On the perception check, can I hear the sounds of battle occurring further in the chamber?
Not from here. You can
Okay.
right now. You can basically only hear what's in this room. This place, just by the size of this chamber, it feels
big.
massive.
Especially since these guys that just got up haven't even heard the deal that their commanding officer or whatnot were trying to make with us. As one of them is coming to, I'm just going to help him sit up, put one of my packages of rations into his lap, and I'm going to ask him, what did you see? What can you tell us about them? But I'm going to use my telepathic speech to do it so that no one else hears. And he thinks I'm in his head.
So the guy kind of like looks around, and like and then he sees you, and he says a lot. Are you talking in my head?
Yes. Yes, you're hurt. Don't try to push yourself. We're trying to help. What happened? How many of them are there? We're also after 20.
There were there were dozens of those giant snake things, and they gave us all we were worth. Some of the stronger ones, I guess, lived, as I don't see a lot of the more powerful wizards or their thralls here. As he looks around, and while that's conversation's happening, we're going to cut back to the guy who had been engaging with you in the zone of truth, as he kind of steps in there and he goes, "You've healed my men. I have no reason to fight you at the moment." He goes, Please, I do not wish for one. We are in no condition. Even I will even tell you that there are wards that we have set in here that will aid us if that happens. It will not be enough looking around at all of you, but I'm just saying this as we do not need to do this.
Understood. What is the disposition of your forces further ahead? How many? What are their abilities?
Oh, well, there were a handful of, I say, 12 or 24 men-at-arms, 12 stone golems, and 2 Zolkirs.
Would I know?
So, Zoop, with Vivi, with that history check earlier, the Zolkir will ping for you. Each school of magic has a Zolkir that is like the head of that school of magic in Thay. So these are some of the most powerful Thayans.
That's not common knowledge, right? That's something for Zoop.
That's not common. That's not super common knowledge. But if anybody wanted to make a history check, they could. But that is because there was a specific ask about Thayans earlier. That knowledge would trip in Vivi's mind at the mention of 2 Zolkirs here.
Due to my past conflict with the Thayans, would I happen to know at least what that's referring to?
You would have a loose idea of what a Zolkir was.
Very powerful.
At the very least, you would know that it's a very powerful wizard. You might not know the specifics.
What schools of magic?
Well, here we have the Zolkir of... Let me check my notes real fast. We have the Zolkir of evocation and the Zolkir of conjuration.
Are there any traps? Oh, please.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Are there any traps in the subsequent passages that you have lain that we should know about? These wards, will we have to deactivate them as we proceed?
I don't know that we were unable to, even in this chamber. Even if you were to cast something as simple as detecting magic, you will have trouble here.
Can you point out at least the locations so we may avoid them?
The whole place.
Sorry, you made wards or other people? I'm kind of confused.
No, our. Sorry, you're asking about my wards. No,
yes, specifically what you have done. Yes.
I've mostly put up protection wards to guard my downed men. And because they're by the downed men, they're not going to explode. They're just going to deter.
In this chamber.
In this chamber. I
Not
don't know
further
what is
on.
further ahead.
Okay.
Further
That's where
ahead
I
is
was-
just the places wards.
What are your
And
intentions?
whatever else they may have put up inside. I do not know that though, because I have been here.
Naturally. What are your intentions with the soul shard?
Going to be very honest with you. And he's standing in the zone of truth. I have no idea what the Zulkirs plan for this, but they basically said if we do not claim it, they're going to have us join the ranks of the zombies.
Some leaders, huh?
Wait,
It is the structure that we follow.
are
That's not
you
hap-
saying that you and your men here are absolutely joining the ranks of the zombies, having failed to secure?
We have not failed to secure yet, but we are in no condition to continue pursuit. We knew that obviously not everybody was going to make it. We still came.
Well, your people will fail. So you might be better off defecting?
He looks at you and he goes, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't. And he kind of like looks around at the couple of the other kind of like wizards that are still standing, and they're kind of looking at him with a little bit of scrutiny. He'd be like, he goes, we have our ways. We are lowly enough that we have use, even if we go back empty-handed. The problem is that because it will be known that we fell breaching the sanctum. If we leave now, there will be no repercussions for us. We hope. That is usually how it works. The Zulkirs, the fact that there are two Zulkirs here, if you know anything about Thayans, do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
There are two Zulkirs here. That means this is very serious. So if they fail, well, they will very likely be dead, and they will have to raise new Zulkirs.
What are the names of these Zalkirs?
Valrath Sakar is the Zulkir of evocation, and Akara Nihil is the Zulkir of conjuration.
And I get closer and I whisper. And what are their weaknesses?
He starts laughing. He goes, weaknesses are very, very few. They are incredibly powerful. He goes, I will tell you in exchange for a promise that my men and I can leave here after I answer this question.
Maybe a couple more questions, but you can leave.
I will stand for that promise. You have approached us under a flag of truce, and as a combatant in this war, I will not see it become more barbaric by breaking that sacred trust. I hope you will remember the same the next time someone approaches you under truce.
He goes, I am mostly just a soldier. I do not have enough rank to influence much. He goes, but I will say that the senseless, in some cases, bloodshed that we have evoked, we have our causes, but sometimes the methods go a little bit too far. You have said that we can leave. The Zulkirs all have tattoos. Lots of tattoos. These tattoos will absorb magic.
You know what kinds of magic, or is it simply all magic that they...
Any magic that is targeting them up to until the magic of the tattoos are spent.
I see. And may I ask, if it is
They
not
do
directly
protect
targeted...
against.
For that, they are hoping that their men and their golems will keep you from getting to them.
Ah, the famous folly of wizards, yes. May I ask if it is not directly target, but is simply in their area of effect?
It is been known that some of them have the ability to absorb the entire effect in the area.
Interesting.
So an
Anyone have more questions?
anti-magic field would not stop them.
If you put up an anti-magic field, they would not be able to cast spells, but even though that they are wizards, they are not so defenseless. If it comes to that, they are not obviously, the most skilled swordsmen, but they will know how to defend themselves even in that sort of a situation.
Can you dispel the magic of their tattoos?
I do not believe that they are linked to any spells,
Okay.
so I don't think your dispel will have anything to grab hold of to unravel.
I cut off their heads, it'll dispel that magic.
That is honestly probably the best way, yes.
I love how just
Zach, she's like,
Severin will
this is my axe counterspell. It'll do the trick.
He goes, that is a amusingly named weapon, yes.
Severin will step up and kind of push counterspell down and have that moment of, if we weren't looking for trouble with your superiors, because we are also a bit displeased with what the Yonti are doing here, is there any way that we should approach them to perhaps parley?
I am
Do you
going to be very honest with you. The most reasonable Thanes you will ever meet are probably in this room.
In my experience, this is extremely true. I have not had this extended of an interaction with a Thayan. I have been fighting you all for a very long time.
I understand. I will not apologize for the actions of my people, as that would be almost rude to your efforts. But I will say that if giving them, reasoning with them in anything other than giving them what they want for their goals, and even then they may not follow what they are promising you.
What is
seem a-
your name?
Me, I am
Carl.
Zonorous.
Way cooler than Carl.
That person over there, I'm like whispering. That person over there is Kelric. And that person over there is Navarre. And if you ever want to leave your Thayan lifestyle and join the Swole Society, find them.
Kelric's looking in his mirror.
He looks around and he goes, it is very hard to leave this society, so to speak. The tattoos, they do not come off for anything.
I
They're
just want to let
magically-
you know that that is an option.
You do have to ask yourself.
Are we hearing this?
I'm
That
saying it like really quietly to him.
Gotcha.
So we're just walking. We're having a conversation with the guy, and you're just like right there, like right next to us, just whispering.
This
Does
little
this-
rabbit, no, this little rabbit has like pulled over like a barrel, is standing on the barrel, and is like whispering to this guy.
Sorry, you're a
Does
rabbit?
this mean
Yeah, he's a
Vivi?
Aragorn.
Does
Yeah.
this mean Vivi needs to roll a save or be affected by Zone of Truth too while talking to this guy?
No.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you're not lying, you don't have to make a save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anybody
You only
can
have to
join
make
the
a
Holy
save to
Swole as long
lie.
as.
But will he realize that she's in Zone of Truth now and ask anything?
He absolutely did notice, but cause he's not a spring chicken wizard. Like, he may not be as powerful as some of you, but again, he's no novice. He's the one who's
Mhm.
speaking for this group, so to speak, right?
And he can ask questions.
He doesn't really. He goes. His question is going to be, can we leave now? Is the way to the sigil open?
As far as we could
Do you know
tell.
where the fiends came from?
I do not. They attacked us outside of the path. We thought it was part of the defenses for the sanctum.
Do you have any bodies that need spare the dying?
No, we have already stabilized who we could, unless you want to start dealing with corpses. But I'm not going to ask you to do that.
Do y'all raise dead? I don't know.
We do, but not in a manner that you would like.
Okay, cool.
Before you guys leave, I'm gonna need 6 of your cloaks.
Actually, yes, I was going to say the same. That would be
He
great.
just he just points over to the like pile of dead bodies. He goes,
That's a
"We
good
are
point.
not taking them with us."
Awesome.
Fair enough. Oh, fair. I will
You
Gonna
can
need
say,
see the
to-
blood stains because they're red.
to any and all of you, you seem like people who at least have some value if in your own lives and your friends' lives, if nothing else. I'm sure you have not seen such regard from your superiors. You have to ask yourselves, at what point do you just become another zombie in the horde? How many battles do you fight realistically before that happens to you? I'm sure you have received offers of leaving this life behind. And as you say, it's not an easy thing to do, but consider it. You are, as you described yourselves, you are the most reasonable things in this place. You're the most reasonable I've met. What it is worth.
We're not the only ones. Not everybody wants to destroy everything like some of the Zolkirs. Even the Zolkirs, there is some strife between them. But in this they were united.
Which Zulkirs would you say are more amenable to reasonable practice?
And he stops and he thinks and he goes, Darlan Ma, the Zolkir of enchantment. If
Can we get like all of these names? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can paste them for you somewhere. It's
Thank you.
cool.
Thank you.
I memorized this man's face so that I can send at him in the future if I want
Yes,
to.
I also know this person.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
so he goes Darlan Ma, the Zolkir of enchantment. He is sometimes very openly against Saz Tam and the rest of them.
Noted. I have no more questions unless some of my compatriots. Very well. Take your
Try
men
not
and
to become a zombie.
He goes, let's just say that is not something any of us aim for. We know how our structure works, and we are pretty good at staying alive, at least up to this point. Others not so lucky, but you know.
you've made your peace with it. I cannot convince you. You may go.
And with that, they start to leave. Some people are kind of like helping each other out. They've left the golems. They're like, yeah, we can't fix these.
Because they need a long rest. Yes.
Can I sleep? Yeah, the cloaks was a good idea. Let's say you grab that and make our approach easier.
Even if we can't see the red of the blood, Severin will definitely be casting prestidigitation to pull blood out of the cloaks.
Ooh, yes.
Also, probably a good idea so we don't look like we've just stolen these from bodies. That actually is will help with the disguise, I presume.
So,
I'm just gonna use my cloak of many fashions to look like one of
so
their
one thing that
cloaks.
you're going to notice is that the majority, not all, but the majority of the people you're seeing in this room are human.
Mhm.
And you will know that you would know that red wizards, the majority of them in Thay, are human.
Humans.
Mm-hmm.
I am
As,
a human, so I guess.
Yeah.
as
I'm
just
half elf.
an
But like,
That's just-
Harengon and Dragonborn, a little harder to fake being
Yeah.
a red wizard. Just
Makes sense.
you
Fair
guys-
enough.
you guys-
Oh,
you guys-
I see what you're saying.
you guys would
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep your-
And it's like sort of like okay, who's the like? If I see like a rabbit person in this army, like I probably already know who they are. There's not that many of them. You just sort of immediately know. Oh, is
There
that
are
that is that?
prisoners.
Did
Yes.
Chewbacca play?
I can
Don't know if
stay.
you
I
want
can
to.
stay hidden. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I can stay hidden.
Oh, I'm not worried about you,
Ah.
Vivi. You've proven
You
yourself
said there
quite
are dead
capable of
bodies
being a
around here,
badass.
right? Can I silence the lambs it and cut off the skin of one of the faces? I'm
Yes!
kidding. I am kidding.
Do
Decide how
it!
long that would take.
Navark, you're not dexterous enough to perform that kind of medical procedure.
Yeah, that's the only issue with the plan. That's the
That's
only
the only
problem.
issue with the plan.
Only problem.
As an experiment, though, with one of the dead bodies, given what he said about the tattoos, Severin will try with shape water to see whether or not she can actually grab the pigment and see if she can pull it out of the skin of one of them.
You look and you try to do that, and it does not go.
Another idea for Navark. What if we Men in Black it and we take a head and put on a pike and like Navark just kind of like holds it up as the head?
Did that
Yes.
happen?
You're
in
trying to
Men in
be
Black?
Mikey? You're trying to be a
Yeah.
Mikey right now? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Men in Black, they had like a little humanoid head that's like a puppet basically to
Why don't we-
help
why
them
don't we
disguise
just-
themselves.
Why don't we
Why
just
don't
go
we
to the
just
next
attach
room,
a
guys?
body to you?
I think we just we're level 17. I think we can probably either sneak our
Let's
way
just
in.
go, yeah.
Massive
Honestly, I'm just
body.
doing this for fun. I would not actually do this in game, but
You're
this
good,
is
you're
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Listen, I have an 8th level earthquake spell that I can just drop in a region if we really gotta just move some bodies around. So that's
Unless they
keep
absorb
that
all
in
the
mind.
magic.
Would you like me to cast silence on the 2 Zoltiers?
That's probably a good idea once we get inside of them. But it might not work if that's how their tattoos like that could be an issue.
Right.
I think it
Oh.
takes it. Did he say it sucks up magic or it sucks up magic damage?
It
It
he said that it's
Magic.
It absorbs spells until it can't anymore. There was an implication that there is limits to it.
We
You
might
guys
just
know
need
what
to
they
wait.
are.
So you guys just low level spell shit spell stuff while Navark and I get all up close and personal and
Yeah. Sweet talk them.
sweet
With
talk
voice.
them. Yes, that's what we call it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we use our charisma is sweet talk with violence.
Navark's not the most charismatic person.
Hey,
Unless
who knew-
he's
who knew-
I
talking
let my
with
strength make up for
counterspell.
my cares. Yeah. But that's not a bad idea. Yeah, so it sounds like it's not like a permanent thing. It's a resource that they have, but it's probably going to be tough to bring it down. It's going to be a long, drag out
So,
fight. For
As they are going to leave, Zonorus looks at you guys and he goes, "You were honest with us and you are letting us go, so I will give you these." And he holds up these 2 amulets.
What do they?
I will go approach and take them.
Yeah, we'll take it. Like, what does it do?
These are, for lack of a better word, we have learned that they were called Dendar talismans. They will help you in this place.
Do you know in what regard, or?
Yes, if you wear one of these and attune to these, they will allow you to see into the border ethereal.
Mm.
And in the border ethereal, you will be able to see other things in this place than you would not normally.
Thank you for the assistance. I appreciate the knowledge.
It's gonna take us an
Thank
hour,
you.
guys.
Oh, 2 minutes an hour?
Mm-hmm.
I
You
mean,
do a short rest.
So, thing about these amulets is they have a 1-minute attunement time.
Ooh.
But you would have to break your attunement of something.
Yeah.
So it's a question. You don't like. As I'm saying this above table, like it is your choice whether or not you want to use them. You don't know if you need to or not yet.
does seem pretty useful,
This is
but
how-
I'd like to keep my stuff because I do like my current gear setup.
This is how
If
this is
you-
how
Gonna
the
take
DM
my
weakens us.
crown on my headband off.
If we feel that we need these eyes up, I do think that the most straightforward thing for me to unattune to would be my braces of defense, but that does mean, as a sorcerer, I am very squishy. So if I'm going to do this for the sake of visibility for us, then I would definitely need you all to look out for me.
Yes.
We'll have your back regardless. It's a certainty.
And and then he goes, there is one final thing that I will impart upon you before I leave. The reason why they want this is still unknown, but one of the Zolkirs has an object that will contain this shard. You cannot carry it, apparently, without this opal. It has been designed to contain a powerful magical artifact.
Kind of like an Infinity Gauntlet.
Like outside of obviously they're not going to know what that is, but technically.
I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking of this, like this whole Guardians of the Galaxy moment type of thing. Yeah. Funny.
Out of curiosity, how were the other wizards reacting to this guy continuing to talk?
They looked. Your passive insight's 21. It looks like. Yeah. And Vivi's is super high too. So between the two of you, you can kind of gain that those two guys understand that their freedom is being bargained with, but they're also kind of pissed off a little bit as well. They seemed like they wouldn't have told you as much, but they're not arguing because it's saving their skin.
Mm-hmm. More curious about, like, is this guy going to get stabbed in the back later on? That's kind of a...
That much is unclear.
Fair enough.
Give him a guidance before you go.
So this
1 minute
opal
he will
carries.
have-
We have to have this opal to carry the magical item that we're looking for out. Is that
A
what?
soulmonger shard.
The
That is
soulmonger.
what he is alluding to.
He's
You
still
say you can't
in.
just, like,
He's
grab
still
it
in the
and
zone of
go
truth,
here.
right?
They walked out.
He did that as he was walking out of the cave. He was telling
Yeah.
you these things.
Did the Zone of Truth get dropped?
No, we just walked out
No,
of the
still
cave.
there.
They were leaving.
It was while he was leaving.
Right. I was just wondering if it's up still.
We can just cast Identify on maybe this... Samuel. I can also Insight to see if he's telling the truth.
So the amulets are not the opal one that they were telling you.
Yeah, those are the
Just making sure.
Thendar, the Thendar talisman. Is that what you called them?
Yeah, Dendar talisman.
Dendar. Okay.
I can Insight to see if he's telling the truth on this.
Yeah.
Is that a item that's on D&D
No.
Beyond?
It's-
Okay,
It
I
is
was just
not in. It is not in D&D Beyond.
okay.
Right.
But it lets you see into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, it lets you see into the border ethereal.
16 for me on the inside.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that was like a final parting. Like you've actually let us go. Now I'll tell you.
Kind of, it felt that way, but good to be sure.
Yeah.
Watch your back. Huh?
He goes, I'm not the one going forward to deal with however many snakes are still here, plus 2 Zolkirs.
Not my first Silk Gears.
I'm ready.
I
And at
guess.
that point, they've left, and now there's like a big like when I say this place is huge,
Yeah.
like this room that you're in is like 300 feet across, 80-foot ceilings. Like
Like a
this place is massive.
Stadium type.
Yeah, and this is just the foyer.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a doorway at the other end of the room that's like 50 feet across.
Right, before we go further in, just to confirm, do people want my eyes up in the border ethereal then?
If you can, I think that might be a worthwhile exchange.
No, keep your thing on. I'm gonna take my crown off. I'll attune to it. There's enough smart people here.
We have 2, so I mean, both of you can, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll put one on.
Yeah.
While this is all going on, I do
There
walk
goes my
by
intelligence,
Sivering
guys.
quick and just kind of say, and you accuse wizards of being extra.
Burn!
Damn.
The,
Alright.
Can I-
the constant back and forth between any of Michelle's characters and any of Thea's characters.
Can I hip check Emelina into the zone of truth?
I don't think you need to do that for her to tell you how
can
she feels
try.
about you.
You can try.
Or you
What
could
should I?
just ask her
So
out
it
here.
would be athletics versus either athletics or acrobatics. Like that would be, it'd be like a shove.
Well, that's
you
a 6.
bruised yourself.
It's opposed, I
Uh,
guess. So you should also.
I do 6.
So when there's a tie that happens, nothing changes. So whatever the state was, it remains the same. In an
It would be funny if they
opposed
both went into the zone of truth, just
It
full
would
of
be
full
funny,
ass
yeah.
over tea kettle.
But before you
Bully
now,
your
as this
wife.
chamber is now empty and just filled with bodies and broken golem pieces, you see a 45-foot doorway ahead of you.
Shall we proceed?
Well, big enough for me.
Yeah, even in giant form.
Yes. Does it seem like it's like, are the doors open or are they shut?
They've been blasted open.
They've been blasted open. That's right. Okay.
I'm gonna hop up on
No
Buttercup,
one can see in.
who's a Pegasus.
So as you walk through that doorway, you see, I'm going to just put you on a map. You guys, we don't need a map for anything yet. I'm just showing you guys so you have a visual.
Okay.
This is kind of what you see. Looks like there was a lot of fighting in the middle of this crossroads. And you can hear a lot of fighting this way, to the right, and then there is a path to the left that you don't hear anything down. And that's just with your passives.
Even with my passive of
Yeah, with your passive of 25, you hear fighting this way, but not this way.
29.
Yeah, sorry, 29. 25 and roll 20.
Expertise is no joke. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it went up.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Because you got the extra level double, making it 27, plus the instant of mastery. So yeah, now it's plus 19.
Well,
Perhaps
didn't
we should
PB
join-
go up at 17 or was that 16?
Proficiency is 17.
Is it 17? Yeah, so that went up too.
So yeah, so you hear nothing ahead, nothing to the left, and lots of fighting to the right.
Presumably, if they are fighting, that is where the shard is. But we can also try to reconnaissance the rest. I don't know if might be good to.
Oh,
Breaking
who
it.
has? Somebody has the spyglass.
I do.
We can
I also
go
have the
up
Eagles
here,
goggles too.
and we
I have
can
a
I do as well.
spyglass. It's bigger than Severin's.
It's not bigger, but it is certainly more bedazzled.
That's what she said.
Yup.
I was taught that by some youths in Waterdeep. Apparently, that is a common phrase.
I love that.
Did I do it
Taught you
right?
well, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate the positive verbal affirmations. They mean a lot.
Well done. Well
You don't get a
done.
lot of those back at Waterdeep.
Don't get a lot of those just in my line of work, you know. Waterdeep was pretty good, actually. That was a better time. for me.
I don't think I want to be a part-time cleric after hearing that.
Not so much the clericing as the endless kind of wars and missions against the Daeans.
Oh, that I'm fine with.
Oh.
Navarre wants to look around the corner, see what you can see from the sounds of battle there.
You want to look this way? Okay.
Yeah.
So you get to the crossroads and you look.
Mhm.
You look to the right, and as you look to the right, it is. You see like a junction, and it goes for a while. Like this hallway kind of goes for about 300-ish feet. And when you look, and to the after 300 feet, it seems to open up into a wide space, and you can't really see anything from where you're standing in that wide space. It just looks like it opens up into something, but you can hear sounds of fighting coming from that way.
It might be best to pick a direction and go, and the fighting is probably where important things are. My 2 cents. My 2 copper pieces.
Is there a light source coming from the left?
This whole place is lit.
This whole place is lit. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I look over
There,
the
there
left
seems
and
to be
see
there
what's
seems to
down
be
there
kind
then?
of like glowing sconces all along these walls.
Do they seem like they're magical in nature, or
Yes.
are they? Okay. I want to look down at the left then and see what I can see from the left.
It looks honestly the same thing. It's like a 300-foot long hallway that opens up into something. But
Okay.
beyond that, you can't like see what's in there for some reason which you do not know yet.
Like, I don't know like why I can't see further than the 300 feet.
Like you can see further into it, but it looks like it just opens up into space, and you don't see anything in that space as of right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'd like to offer that it's probably going to be easiest to kill the Thayans while they are fighting the Yuan-Ti, and if we want to negotiate with the Yuan-Ti, we might earn their gratitude by helping with the Thayans. And sooner rather than later.
I'm itching for some action, guys.
Let's
do it.
get physical, as the song says.
So we're killing the Yankees, right?
It's on our workout
No.
playlist.
Kill the Thayans, please focus. They're wearing a red cloak. Give them some, some charisma.
I was gonna say, why don't you roll me a persuasion to see if you actually persuade me here?
Okay, fight the.
Like, no, you got this wrong.
I can roll persuasion, yeah.
So am I hearing that you are going to the right?
Yes.
I think so.
It seems going
Alright.
right makes most sense. We don't have to worry about
For the sake
being
of yeah, go ahead.
flanked. I was going to say, just solidifying. By going to taking care of that means we also are less likely to get blindsided, flanked, whatever later. That seems to be the right move.
You also see a handful of bodies of both snake people and